Award Wizard. This is a tool to search, view, and modify data from award shows. We have conglomerated data from the Emmys, the Oscars, the Tonys, and the Grammys. So the first feature we want to show you is our dashboard. This is for where we can see all of the data in our database and we can make updates and changes if necessary. So we can view all of our different tables, and if tables have other tables that they reference, such as the genre and location table that we have, because a movie can have multiple genres and a movie can also have multiple locations. We can make those changes as well. So for example, you can make the update, such as Birdman, I'll decrease its box office in millions to 86.3. If I click update, it says it's successful. So if I were to go to another different table and then go back, this change would have been reflected because it was instantaneously sent back to the database. We can also edit the different location and genre information, like I said. So I can change this New York latitude to 1, and I can save it, and I can close. And then if I go, to another table again, if you want to really check that things were saved properly, you can click edit again and you can see it reflected. Same thing for the search, except now we have the opportunity to search on all of our different attributes in our data, in our tables. So for example, I can search for people and I can search for a name like Alejandro. And it says submitted. If the value is a date format, so I can search for a certain date, we will return back dates that we find in our database within 5 years of that date. And so we found that here 3 artists share around the same birthday that I want. For our stage performance, if we know the number, if it's a numeric number, we can search via numerics. So I can search for 20 songs. And we can receive back around the range of 10 musicals or plays that match this number. And so within a range of 10, we basically search from 10 to 30 to find the result that we want. And then of course there is one that has exactly 20. For our movies, this is our advanced search. So if we search for a title, so such as Selma, we have joined together not only our picture table to get the poster back, but also the information on the movie and the award information. And so if someone was nominated for for a lot of different, for the same award for many different people though, so we will see this individually come back as well. So you can see all the people involved in Selma and all the people involved in its awards. Admins can insert data, so if we choose an admin and maybe say we want to insert a song or an album, all of the fields will show up, so A, B, A, maybe that's the song I want to insert. Because those 2 fields are required, I will just insert that. So then I look back at my dashboard and I can see that it was inserted at the very bottom. So if we scroll to the very bottom, you'll see that it is in fact in the database populated with default values. We can also delete this entry and that would be reflected immediately. There are also different types of admin insertions, so such as person or TV shows, things like that. One of our advanced features is data breakdowns. So we first have pie chart breakdowns that we can give on certain attributes that we think will be really cool to visualize in this way. So you can see all of these different categories. We can produce a result. So for example, the different networks. You can see that each category and as well as its percentage of the data that exhibits this value in the database, and that is reflected back. Similar to our pie chart breakdowns, we do a ton of different bar chart breakdowns. So for example, the box office budget nomination correlations. There's a 1-to-1 mapping between nominations and the box office and the budgets here. So you can see, depending on the number of nominations, how they fared in the box office versus their budget. So these maps we have also give us a lot of location data that we can work off of. This is the film locations map, so you can see what work was filmed where. We can also zoom in on different hubs, such as the theater district or Los Angeles, for example, where there's a lot of filmings taking place. The connected awards will show connections between different works that are connected to other works that have been nominated for the same or similar award. And the actor-actress origin map, so the SQL query is a little bit intense. We have joined together 4 tables to get this information, and we can put on the map actors where they originally are from, what works they were nominated for, what awards they won. So for example, Common is from America. He won Best Original Song for the movie Selma. And we can see that a majority of these actors and actresses are from the United States, while we do have some in New Zealand, and we do have one person in Japan. And so that's it. That's our award wizard. We hope you use it and learn something interesting.